Hey everybody, it's Tuesday, April 15th, and I'm just really thankful, and I want to thank you folks for speaking up and leaving comments. Yes, my original purpose in making these videos has been music. It still is. But I think that since topical issues or talking about the state of the world has come up, and it is on my plate, I'm going to continue with it. The other reason why is because of the response from people from all over the world to the videos that I make, chiming in and saying, yes, no, not a radical voice. No, yes. You're saying things that people are afraid to say. As I've said many times, I already know that I'm fucked from the word go, being a minority in a classist, racist world. So, and I've already been harassed. I've said that too. I've been harassed by unnamed, unknown. They must be some kind of elite, just harassing me because they don't like my views, or I don't know. I will talk a little bit about music, but I don't have much to say about music today. I don't have any new records. I want to continue sharing what's on my mind. It seems like it's helping me, but I'm getting information that it's helping others. And I do want to try to help. Unlike the 1%ers who do not want to help. They just want what they want. They're not good people. Well, I mean, they're good people, but they're not treating us right. They're not treating themselves right. Secka Funk, Van, it was good to hear your voice yesterday. You're absolutely right. The way that we're treating each other is the problem. That's the problem in the nutshell. The other day, my friend Dan on Facebook, he's an astute guy, very smart, and his whole issue is economics. Right, but the economics comes from the people, okay? So I'm going down to the source, people. We got, we're acting like jackasses and fuck-ups. So I'm trying to bust the people. It's not the system. The system's broken, but because systems broke because people are using it wrong. Listening to YMO, not YMO, Technodon Remix 1. Some of the stuff has aged a bit, but I just love this band, and when I get in the mood for YMO, that's what I want to hear. This is a real nice Japanese CD that CD single that these are layers. So you take them off. So here's the card, and then that's one. I guess you'd call it a slide or a gel. YMO. Yes, some people who listen to YMO hear the inherent influence on the electronic music I've done for Flyover. Flyover is my latest music. Some of you folks that don't know me and are just getting to know me, Flyover is not the sum all of how I make music. You other folks that know me and have been buying my music know I play a variety of styles, but when it comes to the electronic, Kraftwerk and YMO are big influences, big loves. So I got YMO going on in the background here. I allowed myself to get into a conversation with a Juan Redman. I'm going to just name you because your name's there in the comments. And he wanted to talk a little bit more, and I felt like it. Again, you all got to understand, don't get mad if you ask me a question and I decide not to answer. It's my life. It's my choice. I don't always feel like talking to people, even though I'm up here talking. But Juan has got me going yesterday. Let me pull it up because he asked me about my path. The thing that got me going is that with him is, as much as I've been saying, he and other folks have continually come back asking me questions about organized religion, as though for me it's still a consideration. It's not an organized religion. For me is no longer a consideration. The answer is not in the religion. The answer is not in the book, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita. It's not there, as far as I'm concerned, okay? And I don't want to argue about it because it's so personal, okay? You see what you see. But he asked me, so let me just hear. What did I say? Because I will share it. He asked me, what is your path, if you don't mind my asking? This is what I wrote, and I'll expound on it if I can or if I need to. I said to Juan, part of my path is what you see in my videos. In a nutshell, following the energy flow and staying honest to what is before me. I've broken through the veil that some person on this planet actually has an answer that they can hold over me. I am free to live and experience life as I perceive it. My experience teaches me the importance of finding balance, and this is where the natural way of benevolence comes to the fore. Actions that are effective and beneficial to human needs gain priority as wisdom and clarity grow. That's how I live. In other words, I've matured to the point that I don't need someone standing over me saying, if you're not good, something bad will happen. Which is that's what I equate having a personal God to. I don't care what a personal God means to you. I don't. If you have a personal God, fine, but I don't need it, okay? And at this point, I'm more in mind to believe that if there is a figure, it's the person that's manipulating the hologram that we live in, not some kind of benevolent person that's watching over us. That is the most ridiculous notion to me. Utterly ridiculous. If it offends you, fucking deal with it. Because if you want to believe, go ahead, but people with beliefs have been pushing others and forcing on others. I'm giving you my reaction. Stay the fuck away from me. And I'm just gonna go because these things are on my mind, not music. And I'm feeling like this extremely strongly because one of the main things that I see organizations do is beat each other up, kill each other. In the name of God, you insane motherfuckers. I'm expressing outrage and rage, not just for me, but for others. But this is my rage. I don't mean it personally at you as a person who I love. I aim it at the actions that come from those beliefs that have hurt me, have held me back, and hold others back. I have some strong beliefs, but I'm not hitting you over the head with them. I'm not trying to make you do something because I said so. I'm going about my business like I wish you'd go about yours. And this is what comes down to my continuing rant about the state of the world. People claiming to be intelligent and with good intentions, who are in positions of power. I'm painting a broad stroke, but the shit is so bad. This is how I feel. The broad stroke of the brush is that the bottom line of what people are doing in positions of power is so disconnected from the right thing. It's just so obvious that what they're doing is just creating more and more shit that I don't need to focus on the little guy that's doing his job right. We know that. And the thing is, the little guys that's doing their job right, and this shit is still getting worse. because the people on the top end who have the purse strength and everything, they're not going to be stopped. I'm not going to be stopped. So with the madness that's going on, there is no comfort. Some people are comforted with religion and thoughts of a personal God. There's no comfort in that to me. You know, someone had left a message about the master. I don't give a fuck about that. That line of thinking just sounds insane to me. At this point, I'll put it like this. Well, let me just finish this up, you know, and if you think I'm blasphemous, just turn me off and go the fuck away, okay? I got a right to say what's on my mind as strongly as I am. You know, these are just my thoughts, okay? Don't come starting a fucking war with me because you don't like what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I think. And I have a right to. Now let me get my thought back together. You know, it comes to me and it goes. I'm gonna try to get this thought together. See, the one thing that keeps, you know, I know that when you have large groups of people, you know, you have to find ways of making groups work together. But force, we don't have to resort to force anymore. We're still using a hammer. We have all these other tools. I know inherently, and also it's in history, there have been societies that managed to make it for a while on good intentions and with a peaceful frame of mind. They don't last because then you have to deal with the invaders, the dumbasses that here they come. Rape the women, take the food. And that's what I'm saying, people. Our so-called leaders that are making war, that's what they are. They're dumbasses with a lot of power, just wrecking shit. They're not smart people. They're not good. Or if they are, show it to us. America up here flexing with... I'm not even concerned about Russia. I agree with Joseph Calente, whatever his name is. No foreign entanglement. This flexing with Russia, fuck, come home, people. What are you afraid of? It's like, I wouldn't be surprised if we all came home and just left everyone alone, that what America is afraid of never happens. No one's coming over here to invade us. Shit, this place is such an illusion, a hollow husk of what America once was. We're still flexing and bravado and acting with complete false bravado, empty pockets. China owns Wall Street, and we're up here talking shit. Come on, people. I turn on the radio and the television and I see this bullshit that the corporations have people focused on. It's just... how can you stand it, people? That's why I say this. How can you stand it? This is the other thing that I finally came to, because I've gone most of my life raised in a religious family with the idea that God is very important and religion is important. It used to be that religion is important. I found out that it's not that religion is important. Spirituality is what is important. And one of the things that, here's another thought I'm going to share with you that is real strong in my mind, is that I don't even understand the need for a God. What is the purpose of worshiping a God? Check this out. Now I'm going to just tell you what I think. I put myself in the position of being a God. So if I'm God or a God, why am I making people, why do I insist on people worshiping me? What is godly about that? What is wise about that? That sounds pretty human and stupid to me. It sounds like a circle, a loop that we're trapped in. I'm God, worship me. Why? If you're that omnipotent, what do you need the worship for? You got it. What are you bothering us for? Leave us the fuck alone. That's where I'm at. The idea of a personal God, for me, makes no sense. I don't need it. And this whole idea of people who still think that, well, there'll be judgment. What? As large and as vast as space is, with all the planets and galaxies, no. What we're doing on this planet, going around farting and shitting and pooting and fucking each other and building shopping malls and making records and playing football, this don't matter, people. What a joke. What a fucking joke. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I've laid it out. I've laid it out. It's not about agreeing with me, folks. And once again, people, you folks that are on a religious trip, just save yourselves. I've studied long and hard, and I got Bibles, I got the Quran, I got the Bhagavad Gita, I got the Popol Vuh. I've studied them. I just got done studying the Bible again some more. Believe what you believe, but for fuck's sake, get smart and stop beating other people over the head with your thoughts, because it's all it is. It's thoughts in your head. It's just your notions. It's just thoughts. That's all. Trying to beat people up with your personal truth, that's fucked up. I'm not trying to beat nobody up with my personal truth. I'm sharing it with you. And you can listen and you can walk away. And you're free and unfettered. And that, to me, makes a whole lot more sense than trying to crowd you in and say, oh, but you've got it wrong, my friend. You must follow this path. I don't follow those paths because they never resonated. I tried hard. I'll tell you what, people. And then I'll stop. As far back as I can remember as a child, trying to wrestle with Christianity because it was smashed into my consciousness by my entire family. You will be a Christian. You will love Jesus. And from the very beginning, the feeling inside was, what is wrong with this picture? Even as a little boy, not really fully understanding things, but still in touch. Like I'm trying not to completely lose touch with your id, your gut. My gut's always told me, something is wrong with this picture. And to this day, when I look at organized religions, something is wrong with that picture.